Austin Reaves is not a great defender. DeAndre Ayton's awful. LeBron at this point's not elite, and Luka barely tries. So you have duplication at a real weakness. You can't defend in the West. LeBron is better on ball. Luka needs the ball. Austin Reaves' game is with the ball. These games for Austin Reaves are wonderful. There are teams like Boston, Houston, Miami that need an initiator of offense. That Austin Reaves now is just duplication. Mediocre defender, has to have the ball, and you can see when he has the ball. When LeBron and Luka aren't playing, he's tremendous. Yeah. He is a prime player to move, go get like a Naz Reid-ish wing, tough, physical defender, because the Lakers now are bad defensively and have too many guys that need the ball. Am I nuts?
No, you're not nuts. And this is the real question is, are the Lakers trying to win this season or not? If they are trying to win this, and there's a no judgment zone on my end, because until we see how long LeBron actually is out for and what LeBron looks like in year 23, soon to be age 41, I think it'd be totally fair for the Lakers to be conservative about their chances this season. But if you want to win this season, Austin Reaves is duplicative because of Luka and LeBron, and is your number one asset to be able to go get a defender, which the moment LeBron comes back, the Lakers are going to need the oldest player in the league to be one of their two best wing defenders, because other than Vanderbilt, they got none on the roster. God love Marcus Smart, but he's a 12-minute a guy at this point in his career. However, if your feeling is, and I think this was LeBron's concern over the summer, if your feeling is, we got Luka re-signed, this is a transition year, well, then you probably keep Austin, because you don't want Luka to be in a position a year from now where he's your only initiator, your only ball handler. So that's the question. The question is, how much do you value this season versus flexibility moving forward? I don't know the answer to that. I would think as long as I have Luka Doncic and a guy who finished 6th in MVP voting last year in LeBron, I'd try to go for it. And in that context, Austin, and credit to Austin for becoming this level of player, is redundant for a team that needs a bunch of other things.
Yeah, it's a fascinating conundrum, we'll say. And I'm curious. I want to ask Lakers fans straight up, like, what do you want them to do right now this season? Go for it all and win it all? Do you believe they can? Or waiting to, being more patient and building more long-term? That is the question, right? And it's a tough one, because it is two completely different approaches right now. It's so hard, man. First off, you obviously got to see LeBron here. I think LeBron will still be great. I think the question, no matter how great LeBron is throughout the course of this season, the concern and the problem will always be 7-game series. It's just at this point in LeBron's career, playing a lot of games, condensed, tough, physical, exhausting games, are always going to take it out of LeBron at this point. That's what we've now seen over these last few years. Like, that is all but a guarantee. But LeBron is also still obviously great. He's still obviously a bona fide top player in the NBA, and still in the playoffs and in crucial, important moments, you still want the ball in his hands. And so in a lot of ways, we can say it's redundant to have, let's say, like an Austin Reaves, but at the same time, you're gonna want, in the playoffs, you're gonna want to be able to pulse and be smart and a little bit conservative with LeBron. In a lot of ways, what they did in the Olympics with LeBron and whatnot, and really utilize him and really lean on him in those gotta have it moments, rather than making him a true number 2 or number 1 in any given moment throughout the course of a game. So but like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Because yeah, if you move on from Austin Reaves, And you run the risk of essentially building very similar teams that Luka had in years past with Dallas. And then now you're trying to find that other piece, especially obviously once LeBron moves on. You're just like, all right, who's the number two? Who can pick up where Luka leaves behind? Whether he gets injured and is now missing a few games, we know that's obviously happened throughout the course of pretty much every season now. When he's just off the floor in general, when they're on the floor together, like it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Honestly, it's one of those things that feels like no matter what you do is wrong, or no matter what you do is right. Like I don't think there's any clear cut straight answer, which is why I asked Lakers fans right off the top, like, what do you guys want to see? What do you care about the most right now? Winning now, getting that other ring, maximizing and making sure you use every last drop that LeBron has, or do you want to build something for the future? I know if we take that thought to the extreme, it's like, well, let's build something dominant going into the future, right? We can really do this, this, and this. And it's just like, that's all well and good. Obviously, if I said, hey, you get to build a team that you'll be dominant for the next 5, 6, 7 years, yeah, but like, that's easier said than done. So I'd encourage you all to look at it through just a more of a competitive lens of like, you build a team for the future that puts yourself in the best possible situation to win, but you're still going to have to go up against tough. It's not like you're building the next dynasty, because you will always take building the next dynasty over trying to go all in and win today. So I encourage you all to at least try to look at it through the most realistic lens that you possibly can. But I mean, at the end of the day, you still want to see what LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reaves look like all together. That is something that you want to see. And if there's any other moves that you can make and still keep on Austin Reaves, because I do think if you take away that piece, you take away that role from him, I don't think he was redundant in the playoffs last season. He was needed in the playoffs last season. So if you replace him for, say, a bigger defender, yeah, you're obviously gaining defensively, but you're then lacking in some some true offensive firepower. So yeah, it's a tough one. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Los Angeles Lakers? Should they go to win it all today, or should they be thinking about building into the future? How do you feel about Austin Reaves kind of just being redundant for this team? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here, and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.